tradition. I'm sorry. For an occasion like this, it's customary for the best man to speak on behalf of the groom.
To be honest, I truly did not think there was a man on this earth that could deserve Courtney. But through these past few years, Ryan, let me tell you, you have proved me wrong.
I started to notice some changes. Ryan, in who knows how many years, got his first adult haircut. And he no longer excused gym shorts as being suitable replacement for underwear. This is how I knew that she might be the one.
I'm not going to embarrass her like that on her wedding day, but I will tell you, it was love at first swipe.
And it is a special moment for my little girl here with the blue eyes that matches my blue eyes.
And I have to say, Courtney, welcome to the Shaw family. We love you dearly.
And then Ryan. Let's talk about Ryan a little bit. Well, I'm going to only tell you this. Ryan has been practicing this dance for a long time. So
It's hard to be a campus, but Ryan sure makes it look easy.
Tonight is the best day of our lives, and we wouldn't be here without each and every one of you. So thank you all so much from the bottom of our hearts. We love you all. Let's get this party started!
Sky. Lancaster? Welcome to Lancaster. We are so pleased you could join in celebrating the marriage of our daughter. What's her name? Ariel, the one in the white dress over there. Ariel, and our brand new son-in-law, Brian.
Oh, can it be that you're here?
Ariel and Brian, today is your wedding day. Today is the first day of the rest of your life as husband and wife. Brian, I knew I liked you the moment I met you, as cliche as that sounds. I could tell that you adored her, that you were smitten.
I'm Sean Patrick Snee Jr. I'm the eldest of the 4 Snee boys. Brian's 20 months behind me. He's the short, angry one with the big head. We're all tolerating for the free booze. And he has the perfect match he's been looking for. And I can see he's proud of it. I can see that both of them are.
We wish for you and your life all the sweetness that you can handle. Okay, good? Good. Moscato, it's always good.
And I haven't felt.
From the time Ariel was born during Super Bowl weekend 1991, it has been my mission to protect, nurture, and teach her. She found Brian, so she must have listened to me. I will never let go of my need to love and protect Ariel. However, I am now willing to delegate this responsibility to Brian.
Just keep going round, going round. You got me running in circles.
Ariel had never felt so loved, so lifted up, so supported until she met you. You really bring out the best in Ariel, as I see she does in you.
Spinning in circles.
Congratulations, we love you both, and live long and prosper.
You got me, you got me.
There's a subtle excitement I see in them over the life they have, the home that they've made, and the future in which they're about to embark. May the roof above us never fall in, and may the friends gathered below never fall out. Thank you. Cheers.
Beneath the train tracks, there's an old familiar sound. The rumble of adventures, people are whisked from town to town. I wanna be one of the free and the unbound. Can we forget all that we've left and be surprised by what we found? I'm packing up the suitcase, whether you're ready or not. I'm not gonna sit and wait for life to come and find me on its own. I'm not gonna sit and wait for fire to burn a passion in my bones. I'm not gonna search for safety, seated on my hands till I have grown. If you're looking for me, I'll be deep in the unknown. Across the ocean, there's a land we've never seen. We can hold each other's hands and make a beeline for our dreams. We'll live forever in the moments in between. All the highs and lows of life that made us all that we could be. Don't waste another moment. I wanna hear you say,
Don't miss.
I'm not gonna sit and wait for life to come and find me on its own. I'm not gonna sit and wait for fire to burn a passion in my bones. I'm not gonna search for safety, sitting on my hands till I have grown. If you're looking for me, I'll be deep in the unknown.
Hi guys, I'm Bridget, the founder of K&B Bridals and Be More Inspired Wedding Studio, and we are so excited to have you join us tonight for our Bubbly Soiree. We wish you were here in person with us, but we're so glad you're here virtually. We're excited to take you inside real quick and show you all around. Come on with me.
Welcome to Be More Inspired Wedding Studio's Bubbly Soiree, a virtual cocktail party to celebrate your engagement. Grab some bubbly and get ready for a special evening with the best wedding businesses in the industry. Let's welcome our hosts for tonight, Corey with a K and Katie Kinslow.
Ladies and gentlemen, brides and grooms, welcome, welcome, welcome to the 8th annual Bubbly Soiree.
But it's our first virtual event.
That it is.
All right, so our brides out there, you should have your bridal swag box, and hopefully you have something in your hand that we can cheers to you and your engagement. So Corey, let's give a toast. Raise your glasses at home, in the studio. Cheers to the Bubbly Soiree, our first virtual one, and cheers to your love and your engagement.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy. So what's next?
So we'll be your MCs this evening. I'm DJ Corey with a K from Baltimore's Premier Event Solutions.
And I'm Katie with a K. Watch out, Kardashians.
Holla. Tonight, guys, we have an awesome show in line for you. We have great vendors present. You'll hear a lot about all of them. At the end of each vendor kind of telling you a little bit about themselves and what they do, there will be time for a Q&A, so feel free to ask those questions that are on your mind, and we will have those answers for you right away. There will also be a giveaway drawing at the end of each vendor's presentation, so make sure you stay tuned, and hopefully we got a couple of lucky winners out there today.
And there is still time if you haven't registered yet, if you're just hopping on our live, there should be a link in the comments or go to our most recent post on K&B Bridals and join the event link. It's $15. You could still enter all of the giveaways. There's still time, so go do that.
And real quick before we get started as well, I want to give a huge shout out to ZMB Media. Mr. Zephan Blacksburg, who is providing the live stream services for us tonight. ZMB specializes in providing top-notch video and customer service to bring your special event to those who can't be with you in person. You'll never have to worry about a guest missing out on your special day. Their professional services will bring your event live to those at home so that they can feel like they're with you celebrating in person.
All right, thank you, Corey. All right, we are so excited to kick off this event, and we are starting with Kelly from TravelWorks International. Take it away, Kelly.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our event. I'm Kelly Jarrah. I'm the owner of TravelWorks International. I'm here at Be More Inspired Wedding Studio. I'm the in-house travel agency. So excited to be with you tonight to let you know more about my business as well as all the businesses here at Be More Inspired. I'll talk a little bit about myself first to kick it off. I specialize in romance travel. There's one thing I do, and that's it, romance travel, honeymoons and destination weddings. Yes, it is a specialty in the travel business. And the reason I'm so passionate about them is that they are once in a lifetime vacations. They're not just normal vacations. And you want them to be treated as such. You want them planned accordingly. You want to have that personal service throughout the whole planning, travel process. And that's why I'm here and that's what I do. And I have a pretty good track record of making my clients very, very happy. So please check me out on Wedding Wire. But destination weddings, fantastic. Getting that group together, going off to paradise to say, I do on a beach with the one that you love, with feet in the sand or maybe overlooking the water. And then honeymoons, again, just a very specific thing that I do, working really closely with my clients from the very beginning. Start with a complimentary consultation, learn what they really want from the whole experience, and really help them identify the perfect destination, the perfect resort, put together the itinerary for them so that it's absolutely spectacular. And then just being there on the customer service side throughout the whole process. That's what I specialize in. So there are some pics going on, just some examples of my brides over the years. I've been in business now for 14 years, coming up in May, and just absolutely love what I do with the travel industry. So tonight, we are going to, every vendor is going to be giving you, I think, some different looks as they pertain to their business regarding 3 different styles or wedding styles to give you guys inspiration so that throughout the night you can note the ones that you think speak closest to what you offer. So here's my first one. I think the traditional bride is more than likely going to be super interested in just relaxing on the beach after that whole wedding planning process and going through the wedding and being catered to by a butler. And that's exactly what they're doing on the screen. And then I think my modern bride is probably more an adventure filled, looking for that adventurous, itinerary, to give you an example of what I might be putting together for them. And then my last bride is, I think, more the bohemian bride and maybe more interested in a wellness type of honeymoon. So take a look at those pictures, maybe note which one speaks to you more for the honeymoon that you are getting ready to plan. I just want to give 2 quick tips. Okay, the first one has to do with the world that we're living now in COVID. As you guys know, the last year has just devastated the travel industry because it practically shut down everywhere. And so now, as you're planning, looking ahead either later this year, maybe into next year, you just have to be flexible, regardless of when you're going or where you're going, because plans can change at the drop of a hat, and it's no one's fault. It just might be that the government for that country has decided that they're not going to let anybody in for a period of time, or whatever the circumstances are. The best laid plans can change overnight, and so having that attitude of understanding that, and I counsel my couples about this as well, is just the best way to approach it, because we can reschedule. And the second one is to use a travel professional. That's why we're here, because we're really navigating all of this COVID craziness for you and just giving you that customer service and helping you when things change. So, and I have something very special to announce. Okay, for all of you that registered tonight, if you registered in advance, you got that ticket, doesn't matter if it was free or paid, then we have your information. And so guess what I'm offering? I've partnered with Sandals tonight. They are one of my absolute favorite resort chains on the planet. So perfect for honeymoons and destination weddings. And they have given me an exclusive offer for all of our registered attendees. So just get in touch with me within the next 2 weeks if you're interested in thinking about an all-inclusive honeymoon in the Caribbean. Oh, there went my earring. We'll figure out which one is the right one for you. Get that booked in the next 2 weeks, and you'll be picking one of those free promotions, one of those free goodies, as a thank you for booking with us in the next 2 weeks. So I hope you've been maybe sending your questions in. I'll throw it back to Katie and DJ Corey to see if they have any questions for me before I wrap things up.
Thank you so much, Kelly. We loved hearing about TravelWorks Internationals. Brides, if you're just joining, if you hopped on a little late, make sure that you're dropping any questions for any of the vendors tonight in the live in the comments. Also, if you share the live and share the event, we are doing 3 giveaways throughout the night. All right, so we do have some questions for Kelly. The first one is, will a COVID test be required to travel if I've been vaccinated?
Oh, that's an excellent question. I get that all the time. I think there's a big misconception out there that once you're vaccinated, that's going to mean that you don't need a COVID test, and that unfortunately is very much not how it goes. You're vaccinated, and that's fantastic, and I certainly encourage vaccinations because I think moving through the rest of this year and into next year, they're going to be required for much that's travel related. So I do recommend them, but it doesn't mean that you can't still get the virus. So you can still have the virus, not get sick from it because you're vaccinated, which is wonderful. And that's what you want. It doesn't hurt you, but maybe you're probably asymptomatic because you just don't know that you have it. So unfortunately, even if you're vaccinated, COVID test will continue to be required for a lot of destinations.
Okay, thank you so very much, Kelly, for filling us in there. Next question would be, what all is required to travel internationally?
Yeah, it really depends on the destination right now. Obviously, passport, that's a given. Some destinations are requiring a negative COVID test to even, enter their country, and like how many days in advance it must be taken differs by the destination. But definitely right now, negative COVID tests for most destinations where we can go are required. And like I said, looking into the future, there's a really good chance that it might be that you're required to be vaccinated as well.
Okay, we have one more question for you. Do you feel that it is safe to travel internationally right now?
I do. In fact, I just traveled internationally last month with my family, and we went to the beautiful island of Turks and Caicos because I wanted to experience for myself what traveling internationally now is all about. And we felt very safe from beginning to end. It required a negative COVID test to enter Turks and Caicos, and the process was super easy. We were in and out of patient first in minutes, had the results, and the next thing you know, we filled out some forms online, got our travel authorization, and we were off. And then, of course, now if you're traveling internationally, the U.S. requires that you have the negative COVID test to get back home, and that has to be taken within 3 days of your arrival back into the U.S. And so most of the resorts internationally are offering that test free of charge right at the resort. Super easy. I mean, we were in and out in minutes and had our results within like 10 minutes. And while at the resort, we felt extremely safe. Most of the resorts, I think all of them really, have enhanced safety protocols right now in place. All employees are wearing masks, social distancing, all of that's going on, and we felt incredibly safe. So the answer to that, I think personally from my experience last month, yes, absolutely.
Well, I sure am jealous of that vacation that you just took. But I think everyone's ready for an exciting giveaway that Kelly has. Kelly, you ready to draw your winner?
I absolutely am. Right. So thank you to everyone that entered my drawing. You are getting the incredibly cute Periwinkle by Serena Williams Away carry-on suitcase. It has the removable battery so you can charge your phone. It is so cool. I promise I'm not looking and I'm mixing them up, and I'm really excited for my winner. So let me see. Drum roll, please. Okay, I swear I'm not looking. I gotta be fair. I'm not looking. All right. I think I have a winner here, right? Just one? Okay. My winner is Samantha Bell. Congratulations, Samantha. You're the winner of the Away Carry-On. Yay! Round of applause for Samantha. So Samantha, I have the suitcase here at the Be More Inspired Wedding Studio. It'll be here until you come and pick it up. We're open every day except Tuesday. So pickup is required. So just stop by here, 24 South Main Street, and get it when it's convenient for you. Okay? Super excited, you guys. Thanks so much. I'll throw it back to Katie and DJ Corey with a K.
I like giveaways, so let's just do another one. Why don't we? So we're going to give the first swag box giveaway to a bride that has been interacting on our live and sharing. And the winner is...
Mandy Kelly is our winner tonight, folks. Mandy Kelly, the first winner.
All right, Mandy, congratulations. And you can come to the Be More Inspired Wedding Studio during our normal business hours and pick up your bridal swag box. And who is next? Let's see. Ooh, it's going to smell good in here in a minute. Next up is Wendy Mills with Aroma Candle Studio.
Yay! Well, welcome everybody. Hey, I'm Wendy with Aroma Candle Studio, like Katie just said, and I just wanted to shout out quick a thank you to Be More Inspired and to K&B for letting me be a part of this evening. There are so many great vendors. Like I said, I'm Wendy Mills, and I'm the owner or co-owner of Aroma Candle Studio, and we are 2 doors down on Main Street from K&B in the salon here, and that's where you'll find me most days making candles. We are a custom candle pour experience, so you can come in and smell my almost 100 fragrances, and then you can choose what you want to make, and we seat you at the bar. You're seeing some pictures of some girls at the bar there, and you can create your own custom product. We have candles and lotions and sugar scrubs, and it's a lot of fun. You know, scent is a huge trigger for your memory. How many times have you thought to yourself, oh, what does that remind me of when you've smelled something? Well, that's what you can do with us here at Aroma Candle Studio. You can use scent to make a lasting impression with your wedding. The first thing that we have for you guys is you can have a bachelorette party at our studio. You can spend a wonderful time with your bridesmaids, your bachelorette group there, and you can create some memories together. And then when you go home, you have also something that will remind you of your time every time you use it or you smell it. So you can host your bachelorette party. You spend an hour in our main studio, and then we have a private area in back where you can have food and drink. And it's a wonderful experience. And I think you saw that on the slide, some girls having a bachelorette party. The other thing that we have for you is we can help you scent your wedding. So if you think about it, scent is such an important trigger for our memory. And what better way than to scent your wedding or to use us for customized, personalized wedding favors. And that's one of the ways that we can help you. So you start with that fun experience. You come in with your fiance, and you go through our process. You smell, you choose, and then we seat you at the bar and we work with you, and you're going to take a couple of our fragrances and you're going to combine them and you're going to create a totally unique wedding favor. So it's a fun experience to start with. It's totally you because you guys have created it together, and then it's a special thank you that every time your guest that came to celebrate your love with you smells it when they burn your candle, they remember what an awesome time they had with you all celebrating your special day. So you can do wedding favors. You can do ask your bridesmaids, will you be my bridesmaids with a candle? And shower gifts is another thing that you can do. So we're 2 doors down. It's Mark and I. We've been in business down there for just a little bit over a year. So come in and see us. It's a really, really fun time. And then I think we're going to talk just a second about, we took the idea, everybody likes to have champagne and have a toast at their wedding. So we took the concept of champagne. For the classic bride, maybe when you make your wedding favors, you might mix it with cake batter. You might mix it with bourbon, maybe even some florals. Then your modern bride, she might take champagne and take it up a step, make it a little more bold and out there, and use maybe some bold fruits like mango and grapefruit. Now, in your swag bag, you had a tea light. That tea light is champagne and grapefruit. And so hopefully you'll really enjoy that. Make sure you pop it into a holder so that it will melt and you'll get the most out of that bloom and that fragrance. But that's just an example of what you can do. So the modern bride is a little bit more upbeat and bold maybe with her fragrances with champagne. Then that boho bride, she might take champagne and use some outdoor scents, some eucalyptus, some elderflower. We have verbena. We have 100 different fragrances for you to choose from, and it's very fun and very unique. So tonight, you saw on your promo card that we have 2 promotions for you. First of all, if you want to come in and bring your bride tribe and have a bachelorette party with us, if you choose to do that on a Thursday or a Friday evening, then we will have a free gift. The bride's candle for that evening, or whatever she wants to make there, will be free. I think it's an 8-ounce candle or 16-ounce candle is what I put. So yeah, 16-ounce.
Bigger's better, right? Okay. So, and then if you want to have a wedding favor consultation, then we have a free gift, a free candle for you with that wedding consultation. So I think at this point, I will throw it back to Katie and see if she has some questions for me.
Thanks, Wendy. We did receive a lot of questions and a lot of curiosity about your wedding favors. So this is a multiple part question about favors. How much do they cost? If you want to create the wedding favors, how far in advance? And do you customize the favors?
Okay. Yes. So by customization, if you mean, can I make a label? You see there probably in that picture you saw, we will take some hints of your wedding, whether it's your invitation or you want a monogram, and we will incorporate that into the wedding favor. Obviously, you're personalizing and customizing it with your specific fragrances that you use. And then cost. Cost is, of course, dependent on the size of the favor, obviously. Most of our 4-ounce favors, you can expect to probably spend at least $6 a favor, and it comes with the consultation, which is free, and then the customized label that you would get with that. Was there something else, Katie?
Actually, you have me, Corey, with a K over here. Wendy, thank you so much for that thorough explanation. Another question that we just got in the comments is, do you ship outside of Maryland in the U.S.?
Yes, of course. Absolutely. We can ship. And I think the other part of that question was how far in advance. Particularly if you want to do some shipping, you're going to need to give me a month. We could try to, hurry it up a little bit, but I think from the time you come into the studio, go through that, burn your candle, make sure you like the fragrance, we make adjustments, and then we need to make that customized label. It's probably 3 to 4 weeks you would need to give me.
Okay, I have a fun question about bachelorette parties at Aroma Candle. Can your guests bring food and alcohol to the bachelorette parties?
Yes, and that food and alcohol can be in our back private area. We can do a toast out front in the main studio, and then we keep food and drink in the back because of smells with food and things, and we don't want that to interfere with your time of creating. But absolutely, we have that back area that's special just for that, for food and drink. And then if you choose to go down Main Street, we will deliver, if we can, if your candles are ready, we will deliver your candles for you to your place where you're at.
All right, I think we're ready for our next vendor giveaway. So Wendy, if you're ready to pick the lucky winner, brides, cross your fingers.
Yay, this is going to be fun. We're looking forward to we love brides, and we really try to treat you guys special. So let's see here. I got to not look, right? Don't look. Thank you, all you brides, for coming this evening and for joining us. We just really are so excited that everybody's here. All right, let me see if I can get one of these. All right, hang tight here. Just one. All right. Amber McLean. Yay! Thank you all for putting your names in. Come see me. Email me if you want at info@Aroma Candle Studio, and I can answer any questions you have. Thanks. Have fun, you guys.
Yay! Congratulations. Ooh, this is so fun. I love giveaways. Corey, do you want to hear a wedding joke?
I would love to, actually, yes.
I love jokes. So, everyone at home, you can take a guess too. Why is autumn the best season to get engaged? Why is autumn the best season to get engaged?
I have no idea, Katie. No idea.
Because it's the best time to fall in love.
Ooh, I see.
Get it?
There.
Fall.
Okay.
The season.
Very nice,
Okay.
very nice.
All right, our next wedding vendor unfortunately could not be here with us tonight, but we are happy to talk about them. It is Behind the Veil, also known as BTV Beauty. And Behind the Veil is an award-winning team of artists with over 20 years of professional experience providing gorgeous hair and makeup for brides and bridal parties. They travel throughout Maryland, D.C., Virginia, and Delaware, and the surrounding areas. Relax in the comfort of your home, hotel, or bridal suite as your team gets you and your party ready for your big day. They specialize in gorgeous hairstyles, including updos, half-up, romantic down styles, and blowouts. They also offer both traditional and airbrush makeup, as well as lash application. All of their artists have several years of experience working with every ethnicity, hair texture, and skin tone. Get in touch with them to book your trial session and have their team work one-on-one with you to find your perfect wedding day look. And Behind the Veil has a giveaway for free hair or makeup trial valued at $100. So, Corey, if you may, can you pick the winner for us?
Let's see.
This is for free hair or makeup trial with BTV Beauty, Behind the Veil.
And the winner is Courtney Green. Courtney Green.
Congratulations, Courtney. All right, let's see. What should we talk about?
Well, I'd like to ask some brides and or grooms in their experience at other people's weddings, maybe have you come across anything that a DJ has or has not done that has been kind of a make or break for you? Have you noticed whether he or she is only behind the DJ booth versus out on the dance floor? Is the energy high and the crowd engagement thorough, right? Or is it a little bit more of a play, iPod style playlist? Because I've definitely seen some guys, perform like that. So I'd like to ask some of the viewers if you have come across any ill-advised tendencies by DJs in your past. I'd love to hear about them.
That's a good question. Yeah, so again, if you have any questions for any of the vendors, drop them in the comment section of the live. We have moderators letting us know your questions. Let's see who is next. Dun, 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 dun. Moore & Company event stylists, and we are going to be speaking with Courtney Shaw.
Hi everyone, Courtney here from Moore & Company Event Stylists. We are located here in the Be More Inspired Wedding Studio with K&B Bridals and all the other vendors tonight. We are an event planning and design team that specializes in taking ordinary moments and making them extraordinary. We do everything from month of coordination, which some venues require, and we're on several local venue lists, all the way to full planning and design and everything in between. So no matter where you are in your planning process or where you're going, we are certainly able to help. The best time to hire a planner if you're just starting is now, because we have the opportunity to sit down with you and create a budget, talk about costs of different vendors, what you're likely or looking at to expecting to spend in each of those areas. But we do everything from jumping in halfway through the planning process with our partial planning all the way to our newest package, which is our e-planning for those brides that are planning from a destination or really looking for someone to help guide them through the process virtually through email, reviewing contracts, looking at budget. And then like we talked about, the month of coordination where we start about 6 to 8 weeks before the wedding, jump in all the logistics, confirm all your vendors, create timelines, floor plans, final counts, and all the details that'll stress you out leading up to. We want to be there to help support you with that. With Moore & Company, we do specialize also in building a wedding from the ground up, like you'll see in a lot of the photos that are coming through. We work in people's estates, on private properties, building a tent from the grass all the way to the lighting, draping, to putting a catering tent on site with a full kitchen, power, restrooms, anything, you name it. We are able to help you with that. Something I want to give a few tips to brides in the planning process. One, always start with your budget. I think it's something that's very daunting for brides to start and do, to sit down and really talk to parents or anyone that's contributing. But I think finding that right balance of how much your wedding is going to cost is best to do it up front before you get too far in and realize that there's no going back at that point. Also, something we want to give everyone a tip to is creating that guest list right after the budget. So before you even look for those venues, sit down with family, friends, talk to them about what you're willing to spend and who you're inviting to the event. So you're making sure you're looking for a space that doesn't hold 500 people when you're looking at 100, or vice versa. All of a sudden you book a place and you realize your guest list is way above their max capacity, especially during COVID right now when some of the venues are at a 50% capacity. Also, when you're looking at your design, a big tip I always give brides is consider all of your tabletop and your chairs. What might not be a big deal when you look at them and say, oh, I don't really like them. But when you multiply something by, say, 100 or 150 of each, you start to really have an impact. So make sure you're paying attention to those details when you are planning. So we have been talking tonight a lot about the 3 types of styles of weddings. We've talked about classical, modern, and boho. Right now you'll see the classical up. That's where you're going to have romantic colors. You're going to have lots of greens and flowers and candlelight. Then we have our modern bride that's very clean, slick, sophisticated, lots of black pops, and very typed fonts and lots of negative space. And then we also have showing is your boho wedding, and that's something that's a little more looking at ratatan, and you're looking at some different colors, pops, palms, things like that. So there is 3 inspiration boards for you to take a peek at depending on your style. So I'll take it to Katie and DJ Corey with a K for any questions.
All right. Thank you so very much, Courtney. Very well explained. We do have some questions coming in from the comments. The first of which is, what are the month of planning costs?
That's a great question. So month of planning can range, I will say, depending on your guest count, your logistics as far as setup, how many team members we have to have on site, affects your setup and that type stuff. So we start around $2,000, but that again depends on location, distance, but we are very budget conscious. So certainly reach out to us, do a free consultation, and we can go over all of those details and chat with you.
Thanks, Courtney. Our next question is, do you assist with checking on permits or legal requirements needed to throw a large backyard wedding?
Yeah, absolutely. Our job is every detail of the wedding. So like I said, the power, the restrooms, the tenting, all of that, and a lot of that can come with permits. And that's same with fireworks. We have a lot of people that want to do backyard fireworks. So we work with getting, those permits together and talking to the fire department and things like that.
Excellent. Okay, Courtney, we do have another question for you. Do you feel that you need a planner if there is a venue coordinator?
That is one of my favorite questions. So thank you for asking that. I'm not just saying this because I'm a planner. I 110% believe that you still need a planner. There is a huge difference, and I can't stress that enough, between a venue coordinator and a planner. A planner is on your side. They are fighting for you. They are standing up for you, and they're going to do their best to make sure your day is exactly what you're looking for. So things to consider is a venue coordinator is not necessarily going to reach out to the cake and confirm the tiers, the flavors, the design, time of arrival. If there's extra cake boxes for slices, they're not going to call the DJ and confirm which songs you're being introduced to, what's the first dance song, what are the timeline of events. So that planner is going to, or your planner, like us, are going to reach out to every single vendor, confirm when their arrival is, what their job responsibilities, how long they're there, even down to if they need a vendor meal or not. So we're going to be your biggest advocate. We're going to make sure the day runs right, and we're focusing on you and your guests.
We are getting lots of questions for you, Courtney, so stand by. You're very popular. These brides are liking your information. So the next question, any advice for a bride who is overwhelmed browsing Pinterest?
I don't think there's a single bride I've ever met that hasn't become overwhelmed browsing Pinterest. And I got sucked into that too. I got married in 2018, and I think Pinterest went spiraling for me as well. So I would say reach out to a planner, talk about design. There are custom packages, like I talked about, where we are able to go in, help you create mood boards, inspiration boards. That e-planning is a great package for someone who wants help with that and then wants to run off and do the details themselves, but have someone there on their side to answer any questions.
Excellent. Okay. All right. Courtney, we do have one other question for you. Do planners still offer just day of planning, or is it only month of available?
That's another good question. So I think day of coordination might have been confused way back when it started with month of coordination. So there's really no planner that's going to offer, or a legitimate one that I think is really invested in the process and the services, that's going to offer just day of. As a planner, we want to be there to support you, make sure all of your plannings and efforts have been properly logistically planned as far as a timeline. So I would never feel comfortable walking to a day hoping that everything that you've planned for is ready for execution. We need to make sure as far as transportation and setup and DJ and catering, and they're your planner that's going to communicate between all of those vendors prior to the wedding to make sure your day runs without a hitch.
All right, Courtney, thank you again for the thorough answers. At this time, we would like you to do your giveaway.
You got it. Lauren Schwab. Yay! Can't wait to chat with you. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of your night.
Yay, so exciting. Again, I love giveaways, so let's do another one. We are going to do our next sharing. If you share on social media and you're commenting and you're interacting with our live, you could win a swag box. So this is the second of 3. And our winner is close up to your face, Jennifer Malkus. Hopefully I said that right. Congratulations, Jennifer. All right, so let's see. Who do we have next? What amazing wedding vendor is next? We have Lene of Sweet Things and Treats.
Well, hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I am Lene, the owner of Sweet Things and Treats. I am a local baker here in the Bel Air area, here to service all your sweet needs. I am a custom cake designer, here to design all of your desires to watch your day come to life. Every dream that you would have and every sweet treat, no matter from cake to a dessert, would be amazing for you to come and sit and watch us bring your thoughts and bring it to the light. So one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys is the tips that I wanted to give was choose a cake or flavor that represents you, not just what you believe that someone else would be happy with, but actually choose your cake, your theme, your flavors that you absolutely love. There is no combination that I would say was too wacky if it's yours. It's your design. It's what you love. It's how you want those things to taste for you. So we see a lot of people that come in to the bakery and just have an idea of what color they may have. Well, if you meet a baker and you have a specific color of teals or greens, purples that you want to blend together, I would always suggest bring a swatch. We love to see how all of your colors come together, all of the tiers come together as you and I are creating your vision. I love to sketch out what you desire, what you see, how the layers come together. Anything from a lemon to on one tier to a chocolate on another. You can have cake pops, everything that adorned with a crown, a 4-tier cake from with fondant just on the buttercream, or to actually have your cake covered. Step outside of the box. Think beyond what you would normally see, and think of what makes you happy. If you love to ski, let's see if we can come up with a cake that will adorn what you love, with snow cascading down the side, or having that naked cake with that beautiful, just glowy frosting around it that gives you that hint of what the winter would look like with just a dusting of snow. So one of the other things that I would always say, that schedule your tastings. Schedule at least 3 tastings. Even if you are coming up with flavors that you deem need to be different, or you don't like your fiance's flavor because you want to make sure that everyone else is happy. Remember that what's most important is the person that is paying for the cake. Therefore, you get to choose what flavors you want, what kind you want, how you want it to taste, what you want it to look like. And we do work with all flavors. We all customize. We bring everything together so that you will know how you want those tastings to be. If you meet and go through and have your tasting done, and say you meet with 3 different bakers, if you come to a baker, it may not be Sweet Things and Treats, even though I do know that you would absolutely love mine from the beginning to the end. Book your date. Do not wait until the last minute. Do not wait to put your deposit in, because the worst thing that you could ever or possibly run into is knowing that you had a date and that it's gone. So if you meet that wonderful cake that you're just in love with and it melts in your mouth and it's scrumptious, please feel free to come and put your deposit down. Make sure that it's ready for you. Have that cake right there to know that we come, we deliver, and set up for you. We make those things available to you. We are here to service all of your sweet needs. One other thing I would always suggest also, step outside of the box. So if you are a person that not necessarily want to eat cake, but you like donuts, or you like carnival desserts, or you like cakes in the mason jar, step outside of the box and think about having a funnel cake bar where you're having funnel cakes done to your tastings and having all of the toppings on a dessert bar for you, for your guests to come and enjoy. Step out and have mason jars and individual jars that they can just pick up of different flavors that are ready for you. In the midst of COVID, everything's wonderful when it's separated by itself. You don't have to worry about things not being out in the open, or you feeling like you're in danger of having things. Have individual desserts. Set those things up so that it can be right there for you, and it can be set up so beautifully with the same way that you would do a tiered cake. So those things are there and available to you. I hope that Sweet Things and Treats is the bakery that you would come and see. Please feel free to reach out to me. Again, I'm Lene, and I can be reached at 443-416-2129. Or on IG, I'm at Sweet Things Treats, or at bit.ly/Sweet Things Treats, sweetthingsTreats1.com, where I'm satisfying all your sweet needs. Thank you so much. And now I am turning it over to Corey with a K.
Okay, Lene, thank you so much for that. But Corey, are you hungry now?
I'm starving, Katie. I'm starving.
Did you bring us any cake? Because, I mean, that just sounded so amazing. And no wonder it's called Sweet Things, because you just sound so sweet. We do have tons of questions coming in, so
Phenomenal.
Stay with us, okay? First question is, do you work with allergies? And specifically, do you offer vegan options and gluten-free options?
Yes, we do. We work with a lot of our customers that have nut allergies, and as you said, gluten allergies are one of the biggest things that we work with now. We offer tastings for you so that you can taste the gluten-free options, as well as any allergies that you work with. As long as you let us know what those allergies are, we can work around it.
All right, Lene. Excellent. Thank you so much. So another question we have is, do you have a regular bakery with walk-in hours so brides and grooms can come and check you out?
Well, at this moment, due to COVID, we are offering delivery and curbside. However, I do deliver tastings as well to your home, or we have meeting destination spots.
Great. Another question is, I'll actually combine two. Do you offer custom wedding cake toppers, and do you offer Italian pastries instead of a cake?
Yes, I do. I love doing custom cake toppers, depending on what your theme is and what you're looking for. Like said earlier with the skis, or you can have just you and your fiance on, but we can custom make it with fondant, gum paste, however you want it to be done. Even if it's your name, we have it so that we can put your custom cake topper on it. And did you say pastries? Absolutely. We love pastries.
As do we, Lene, as do we. The last question we have for you is, I know it varies, but what's the cost of the average wedding cake?
Exactly, Corey. It does vary. It depends on the number of guests that you're having. A lot of people misconstrue having to order a cake thinking you're paying per the tier, and that is a misconception. Basically, you're paying per the person and per your guests. So it can range anywhere from, I'll say, $8 a person to $35 a person. You can pay anywhere from $350 for a tiered cake up to the sky's the limit.
All right. And again, we are ready for a giveaway. So if you would like to pick your winner in your jar, and again, brides, fingers crossed, this sounds like a really yummy giveaway.
And this prize goes to Elizabeth Hudd. Elizabeth Hudd, you have won an 8-inch 2-layer buttercream cake with vanilla, and it will be here for you at Be More Inspired on Wednesday for you to pick up. All right? Thank you so much. Congratulations again, Elizabeth Hudd.
Elizabeth, congratulations on your wedding cake. Speaking of wedding cakes, it's been a pretty emotional night. Even the cake is in tears.
I don't get it, but yes.
My jokes are funny, guys. Laugh at my jokes. Even the cake was in tears. Oh, come on. Get it? Get it. Lene, did you know that one? Okay. No, you never heard that one? Well, since my jokes are so funny, do you want to hear another joke?
Do I have an option?
Not really. All right. My next joke is, all right. Did you hear about the 2 florists that got married?
No, I didn't.
It was an arranged marriage. Arrangement, floral arrangement, get it? Okay. Speaking of florists, next up is the lovely and amazing Linda Montori for Blush Floral Design Studio. Linda, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Good one, Katie. I like that. Hi, I'm Linda Montori, owner of Blush Floral Design Studio, and I'm located right here in the Be More Inspired building on Main Street in Bel Air. And I am a wedding florist primarily, and we do weddings all over Maryland, all types of venues from hotels downtown to the Eastern Shore, Frederick, Harford County, Cecil County. So we have a pretty good idea of all the different types of venues in Maryland. So that helps in the fact that we can suggest different ideas for you. We also get excited when a new venue comes our way. Just this morning, I visited a new wedding venue that I wasn't familiar with because our bride wanted a floral install that I wasn't sure how we were going to make it happen. So we took our measuring tapes and our ladders, and we went there and figured it all out for her. So couple of tips I have. You can see on the screen some of the different types of floral designs we do. This was a boho look at the Cloisters Museum in Baltimore that you can see right now. Boho look is a little bit more of greenery, natural elements to the bouquets. This is a beautiful bouquet, very summery and springy, and I would say that's more of a garden style bouquet. So we aren't your typical florist where we do cookie cutter designs. We like to have you come in and sit down with us and kind of get an idea what your vision is. And a lot of times that's based off of your Pinterest page. I know Pinterest can be overwhelming, but usually I can look through your Pinterest and find commonality among pages and pages of what you've pinned, and then we narrow that down. So our process is for you to visit our website, blushflorals.com, and fill out the contact form. And there's a spot on there where you can attach your Instagram or images that you'd like to share. And I like to see that before we meet. And then once we meet, we'll set up a meeting. You can come in, or we can do a phone consultation, and we'll go through the whole process. We get into all the details, and at the end, we'll have a beautiful floral proposal for you to take home, or I'll email it to you later on in the day. So we do all types of themes. As I said, we are boho, modern, traditional, garden style. We just really, I have a great team of designers, and we just really enjoy the challenge of all the different styles. This bouquet here I would call more of a traditional modern. This bride wanted something really different, and I think we really gave it to her. It was a beautiful bouquet that we did. So a couple tips. We do like to have you have an idea of what your bridesmaids' dress colors will be before we meet, because that really sets everything into place as far as your color scheme. I also, as far as repurposing flowers, I really like to do that for brides, and so we'll come up with ideas on how we can repurpose some of the ceremony flowers and bring them into the reception, whether it's to decorate your sweetheart table or just add elements around. So we really do enjoy doing that with the ceremony flowers. We do rentals. We have arbors and candles and vases and all kinds of things for you to rent. If you don't want to provide your own candles, we will do that for you as well. So thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions, please let us know. I think Katie and Corey with a K might have a few questions for me. Okay.
First one is, what is a good resource to figure out what flowers are currently in season in this area?
So I do, during the summer months and the fall months, I do try to buy as much as I can locally. There are several floral farms in Harford County in the area. So I like to get my dahlias, my zinnias, and lots of other types of flowers that aren't really commonly known, because that's what we like to do. We like to add different elements to our bouquets and our flower arrangements. So yeah, as far as what's available year-round, most flowers are available year-round through our wholesalers. The only thing that sometimes disappoints people are the peonies situation, because there's only certain months during the year we can get those.
Okay, duly noted. Another question we have coming in from the comments is, how far in advance would you recommend to book arrangements such as bouquets and archways?
Well, we book a year out a lot of times, but that doesn't mean every weekend is booked out a year out. Right now we're booking weddings. We still have some fall openings this year, but we are booking into 2022. So honestly, once you find your bridesmaid's color dress, or not, you don't have to have them purchased, but kind of figure it out. That's when you kind of want to meet with your florist, because we can bounce everything off of that color palette.
Okay, the next question I know the answer to, but you can always elaborate on this one. It's, do you offer boutonnieres and corsages, which I know you do, anything floral you offer. But then the next question is, what do you think about the different floral preservation trends that you're seeing, like resin?
I really don't have very much information on the floral preservation, although I know there's companies out there that are doing a lot of different things with flowers. I'm not specialized in the preservation part of it. I've tried it in the past, and it's just not something I want to specialize in, because it's very time consuming to take those bouquets apart and put it through the process for preservation and then have to put the bouquets back together again. It's a really complicated process. So I'm sorry, I can't give you more information on that.
All right, the next question, this will be the final question, and then you can get into your giveaway after you answer this one.
Okay.
Do you rent arbors, hoopahs, or other items?
Yes, we do. We have a variety of arbors. I have a wooden structure, a copper structure, a rounded metal structure. So whatever suits your fancy for that, we deliver those and set them up, and decorate them. Huppahs are another popular item for the Jewish community, and we do have a structure that we use and decorate for weddings.
All right, good to know, good to know. At this time, Linda, if you wouldn't mind, we'd like to start off your giveaway as well.
Oh, sure. Let's see. So our giveaway is a free bridal bouquet and boutonniere for the groom, and it's a bouquet of your choice. So let me just find out who the lucky winner is going to be here. Catherine Malkowski. So congratulations, Catherine. You can reach me through my website or email me or call me. You'll have all that information by the end of the session tonight. But thank you all for coming, and I hope you find some great vendors to help you with your wedding. Take care.
All right, Linda, thank you again for all of that useful information. Our next guest is unfortunately unable to be with us, but we wanted to tell you all about him. The next vendor is going to be With Love Beauty Bar. With Love Beauty Bar has the perfect haven for a girl's day at the spa. They provide services for manicures, pedicures, facials, hair, and makeup. Their wedding team has over 10 years of experience and can travel to you from the comfort of your own location or the use of their beauty bar to get ready for your special day. They provide hair and makeup trials to ensure your vision comes to life before your special day. And we are actually going to do a little drum roll for the giveaway coming up for With Love. It is a mini spa day for the bride and her guest. And the winner is... Drum roll, please. Diane Harris has just won herself and a guest a mini spa day. Congratulations, congratulations.
I want a spa day. Congratulations. All right.
So next up, brides and grooms, we will be talking with the talented Rachel from Kindly RSVP Stationery.
Hi, I'm Rachel Zemmel with Kindly RSVP Designs. Thank you, K&B, for having me tonight. I do anything custom stationery, from save the dates, change the dates, invitations, programs, menu cards, seating cards, table numbers, cocktail napkins, any signage, or any favor tags or stickers. You pretty much can do anything. You'll choose your colors, fonts, and I can help you with everything. We also do seating charts, which you can design yourself. You can put whatever design you would like on them. We can do anything from layered cards to pocket-style invitations, and you can do whatever layers you want on them. You can also add ribbon, rhinestones, anything to make them what your style is for your wedding day. The printing also, you could also do gold foil, which is pretty popular these days. And the acrylic style invitations are also popular too. I'm ready for some questions.
All right, Rachel, let's see what the questions are we have. All right. How long does the process take?
So I would say we should probably meet anywhere from 6 months to a year out, especially if you want to do save the dates or change the dates. That's pretty popular now. And then we would meet and we would go over everything. We would sit down and pick out everything together.
All right. Another question from the comments, Rachel, is when do you recommend to meet up with the bride and groom to design said cards?
I would say 4 to 6 months, because they would go out anywhere from 2 to 3 months before your wedding date.
Okay. You started to answer the next about a timeline. So how far in advance do you recommend sending out the save the dates versus the invites?
So I would say save the dates would be anywhere from 6 to 12 months, depending on if you're doing destination wedding or if you have a lot of out-of-town guests. And then invitations would be anywhere from 2 to 3 months. And I would do more like if you have a lot of out-of-town, more 3 months in advance.
Thank you, Rachel. So now, if you would kindly grab your giveaway winner, that would be great.
Sure. Manza Kelly.
Congratulations. Okay, next. Oh, sorry, I think there was another question in there.
Is this on?
They're going through pretty fast. Alrighty. Oh, we get to do another share giveaway. So if you have been sharing our event live, if you've been commenting and being engaging on our live, thank you. And this is our third and final giveaway. So do a little drum roll. Brides, cross your fingers.
And the winner is Gabriella Fortunato.
Congratulations. You can pick up your bridal swag box at the Be More Inspired Wedding Studio during our normal business hours. It'll be here for you. And let's see. Next up, we have the lovely Carrie with Saxon's Jewelers.
Hello, future brides and grooms, family and friends. I'm very excited to be here tonight with everybody. My name is Carrie from Saxon's Diamond Centers in Bel Air, Maryland. We do have 2 locations, one in Aberdeen, one in Bel Air, right on Route 1, Baltimore Pike area. We've been in business for over 60, almost 65 years now. We started off as a family-owned business, and from there, we serve Harford County as the best over and over, year after year. Can't even actually count how many. So we're so honored to have that title. We offer everything from full service being just a battery and a watch, or customizing special pieces of jewelry, repurposing jewelry, designing your own. We do have designers that we work with very closely from start to finish. As you can see here, they have a nice channel paved ring look. You can pair that with either yellow gold, rose gold, platinum. Think out of the box, you guys. Just because you see it in a showcase, you may not know that you actually do love it until you pair it with that ring. So some tips I would actually give you for buying some wedding bands is give yourself some time. About 2 to 3 months in advance is perfect. There is plenty of pieces in the showcase, some items that you can look at and try on, but if you need to create a style or order a different sizing, just give yourself enough time to make sure that it is ready for your very special day. Another tip is the ring that you choose is going to be for a lifetime, so you have to love it. Picture yourself 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years from now, and that's your original wedding band. It's going to be something that you pass down as an heirloom in the family for years to come. So make sure that you love it, and it's the ring that you always dream of. Another is be practical, though. Practical as in, do you have any kind of metal allergies? You're going to be wearing this every day, guys. So you want it to be comfortable and practical with what you do every day. If you work with your hands a lot, let us come in and find the style that's perfect for what you do and what you're going to love. Let us help you find your dream ring. Tons of different styles. They're showing actually right now some chains. Layering chains is really big right now. Stacking rings on different fingers. Very hot. Mixing of metals, very popular right now. Another tip too is when you have family heirloom pieces, if you want to repurpose that, bring it into us. We would love to use your family diamonds and create a special wedding band or a pendant that you can wear on your wedding day, a bracelet. We would love to help you with that. So I'm going to turn it over to Katie and Corey for some questions.
Thank you, Carrie. The first question is, what would be a good wedding band to get with an Eiffel Tower engagement ring?
Oh gosh. So the Eiffel Tower ring. Well, there are plenty options. I love the paved look with that. But come in, let us look at the ring in person, and let us help you try on different styles with that. There's inserts too that work really well with different designs, and we do have those in stock for you. But we really do urge you to come on in. You don't need an appointment. They are encouraged, but you don't need to. Just come on in and talk to one of our sales professionals. We've all had many years of experience. We love what we do. We have a passion behind what we do, and we want to talk to you, get to know you, and let us help you out.
All right, Carrie, thank you so much. Another quick question for you. Should you buy both rings at the same time?
Well, that is something that we do consider you doing only because if the ring is not available at a later date, there's many designers out there, and just to make sure that the ring that matches perfectly to your engagement ring is available, we urge you to do it at the same time. If not, we can always customize and make that for you at that time. So it's not necessary.
All right, we have a lot of questions coming in for you, Carrie, so
Perfect.
stand by. What is the average cost of a wedding band with diamonds for a groom?
Well, for a groom. So that's going to depend on how many diamonds, what kind of diamonds. We have black diamonds, we have white diamonds, we have yellow diamonds. An average cost, though, anything with diamonds, you're going to be starting, I would say, in the 500 range, but we can fit any budget to meet your needs. So we're always happy to work with you on that if you have a certain budget. We do offer financing options and programs available as well to make sure that you get into that dream ring.
All right, all right. Another question coming in from the comments, Carrie. Do you do all your repairs and repurposing of old jewelry on site, or do you have to send it out?
We do have a bench jeweler that is in the back who's been with us for very many years, very experienced, and he does most of our jewelry repairs on site. We also do have a designer that is happy to come in and meet with you. He is local, so we can have you come in, look at a computerized image drawing, and you and the designer and a team, all of us, can work together to make sure that before it is casted, that we tweak any design that you want to have done. If you want the ring to be a little wider or more prong work, or the diamonds spread apart a little bit more, or more of diamonds, we would love to do that for you and let you see what it looks like in a computerized form before we actually cast the imaging or cast the cast for you to make sure that it's perfect the way you like it.
Thank you. Fun fact, my engagement ring is being fixed at Saxon's right now. I only have my band on. The next question, any recommendations on what to do with an heirloom men's band that's a little small?
So an heirloom men's band, that depends. Is it a gold band? Is it a platinum band? If it's too small, we're always happy to size it for you. Our jewelers can do amazing work, and we can absolutely try and get you into that ring again if that's what you're looking for, or if you're looking to wear it as a necklace. We've also taken the ring apart and formed a bar necklace out of it. We've done many design work that we can help you find exactly what you're looking for. If you're looking for just the sizing, we can absolutely take care of that for you.
All right. And Carrie, we have just one last question for you. Are there any cons to mixing metals, such as maybe the wear on the two rings?
Is there any problems for the metal? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, are there any cons to mixing metals?
Oh, cons to mixing metals. No, not at all. Actually, we love the mixing of the metals, especially for the color work. It gives it a little pop of color, mixes the look up, makes it a more stackable look. But mixing, say, a platinum band with a white gold band, when you see them in the showcase, yes, they're going to look nice and bright and white and shiny, but over time they are going to wear a little differently. So platinum will kind of wear with a little dull, kind of a grayish look over time. We can polish that right back up for you, no problem. The white gold, 14 karat and 18 karat, come out nice and white in the showcase, but after some years of wear and tear, maybe months, depending on how much you are getting use out of that ring, you're going to see that natural white gold, which actually has a little bit of yellow hue to it, come through. And that's very normal for that to do. People come in and are a little surprised as to why their white gold jewelry is turning yellow, or they thought it could be yellow gold and just plated. No, that's not the case. The case is that it's actually white gold, but it's a certain percentage that's mixed either with 14 or 18 karat, with whatever metal that is the carat, to make it that white metal, some nickel alloys and things like that. And then we put a nice rhodium plating on it to go on top. And that's with anywhere you go, that's how white gold is. So they just wear differently down the line, but can be polished and re-rhodiumed at any time.
So I know Corey said that was the last question, but I have one more crucial question for you, Carrie, if that's okay.
Of course.
Are diamonds still a girl's best friend?
Absolutely, and forever a girl's best friend. If you're unsure what to get that special lady in your life, go with a diamond. You cannot go wrong. I also do want to mention we are having a bridal event April 9th and 10th, and we're going to have some of the top designers be in. We're very excited. Simon G is going to be one of them. So April 9th and 10th, mark your calendars. Come in and see us. We are actually doing a vacation giveaway with any purchase over $2,500. So that's very exciting, and those are going to be during that event only. So we hope to see all you future bride and grooms there.
Great. Make sure you save the date, April 9th, she said. And now, Carrie, take it away for your giveaway.
All right. So what we're drawing for tonight, it's a $250 gift certificate. Can be used at any time and on anything in our location. To claim this prize, just come on over to the Bel Air location on Route 1. Either ask for myself, Carrie, or Vic, or any one of our teammates, or we'll be happy to help you out, of course. But it'll be right there waiting for you. So the lucky winner tonight is Ashley Huber. Congratulations, Ashley. We look forward to working with you.
All right, Carrie. Thank you so very much. So our next vendor, unfortunately, cannot make it as well, but we didn't want you to miss out on meeting her. So we have Ann Casey Photography and Be More Boudoir. If you have been in our studio and seen any of our recent photo shoots, you may have seen Ann Casey's work. Ann Casey Photography is a local wedding photographer and also owner of Be More Boudoir. Ann is an enthusiastic, dog-loving, runs-off coffee, and fun puns photographer. Her couples often become her friends. Her studio in Baltimore is the perfect place for an elopement or your private boudoir session, which comes with professional hair and makeup and all you need to feel incredibly confident and empowered by your very best. So we have two giveaways for Ann Casey Photography. The first will be for Ann Casey Photography, and then the second will be a free boudoir session from Be More Boudoir. So first up is going to be the Ann Casey's Photography drawing, and the winner is Dana Mason. Dana Mason just got herself a free engagement session from Ann Casey Photography. Congratulations. And now we're going to switch out our lucky draw names for the boudoir session. A little drum roll would be really nice right now. And the winner of a free boudoir session from Be More Boudoir is Samantha Bell. Congratulations, Samantha Bell. Folks, our next vendor is present, and I would like to introduce you to Randy McConnell from Faye Daniel Designs.
Hi, everyone. I'm Randy. I'm the owner of Faye Daniel Designs. We are the in-house jewelry designer here at Be More Inspired Wedding Studio. We've been in business for 16 years. We've worked with hundreds of brides over the years, and we'd love to work with you. Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our designs uniquely individual, just like you. What sets us apart is our in-house design studio, where you get hands-on experience of creating your own vision with one of our artisans. We have a multitude of Swarovski crystal colors, semi-precious stones, and metal choices to choose from. When you get down to your favorite dress, it's the little things that complete your look. This is the time to think about your accessories, the perfect belt, hairpiece, and jewelry. It's details like this that bring it all together. When considering your dress, a belt can be a game changer. It can take the look to a whole new level. We have a wide variety of customizable belts that you can add to your dress to give you a completely different look. Next, think about the perfect hairpiece for your hairstyle. Whether you wear a veil or not, your hairpiece enhances your hair, style, and dress. If your look is boho, consider a delicate hair wrap or hair vine. With our handmade beaded porcelain flowers, that can add a special touch. For a more classic, think old Hollywood, sophistication with statement crystals and pearls. The modern look is all about glam, and you can be a little more of a risk taker and mix it up. Questions that we get asked occasionally are, if you have a sweetheart neckline, what kind of necklace would you wear? So we recommend a Y necklace or a drop necklace. For an off-the-shoulder or rounded neckline, a choker necklace is great. A dress that has a low back, think about a backdrop. They're very popular right now. Any of these style necklaces can be designed soft and delicate or can be bold and very blingy. If a necklace isn't your vibe, you can go with a statement earring, a classic teardrop, or a fabulous updated pearl. Now that your look is complete, don't forget about your bridesmaids. We offer a whole range of bridesmaids gifts. And speaking of bridesmaids, our spring special for March through May is buy 3 or more of any item and get 1 free. Tonight we're so excited to reveal that starting April 1st, we are going to be offering bridesmaids parties in our design studio. You bring your girls, and together we will create custom accessories and special memories that you can cherish on your wedding day and beyond. Contact us for all the details. Any questions?
Thank you, Randy. I'm such a fan of all your designs. And our first question is, what jewelry pieces do you recommend for a one-shoulder bridal gown?
I can't hear.
What jewelry pieces do you recommend for a one-shoulder dress?
So I would say if for a one-shoulder dress, you can wear a great statement earring, or you can also do a very simple necklace in the front, possibly with a backdrop, according to what the back of your dress looks like. Come see us. We'll find something that works for you.
All right. The next question we have coming in from the comments is a little specific, but do you have any butterfly pieces to complement a sweetheart neckline?
We can bring any of your visions to life. People have come to us with all different things, and yes, we can do a butterfly necklace. We have many options to choose from. We work in gold, rose gold, and silver, and we can easily make that happen for you.
The options are definitely endless. I've seen her create magic with her bridal pieces. The next question is, can a bride wear a veil and a hairpiece?
Absolutely, a bride can wear a veil and a hairpiece. You can put your hairpiece in when you go get your hair done. Take your veil with you. Remember, a lot of brides are going to wear their veil walking down the aisle and back, and maybe for some of their pictures, but then you can take your veil off and your hairpiece will be there. So they work great together.
All right. We have just one last question for you, and I'm sure, again, it varies a lot, but what are the typical prices for your accessories?
So it's a little hard for us to tell you because we work in all budgets. So we can do something for $30, and we can do something for $300 or $500. It's just according to what you're looking for. So if you see one of our fabulous designs and it's a little out of your budget, there's many ways that we can bring the price down for you and still give you that same or similar look.
Thank you, Randy. That's all the questions. So if you're ready, let's pick your giveaway winner.
Okay, thank you. So tonight we're giving away a $100 gift certificate towards any accessories that you might like. So the winner is, trying to get one, Stephanie White. Yay! Congratulations, Stephanie. Just come see us at the Be More Inspired Wedding Studio, and we will get in touch with you also. Thank you.
Thanks, Randy, and congratulations, Stephanie. So if brides have not been here before, in the wedding studio, we do have 5 businesses here. So some of the businesses that you've been hearing from tonight are all located inside the Be More Inspired Wedding Studio. And then we have our preferred vendor list too. So if you are a bride and you walk in this door, we have you set with any vendor you need. And with Randy that you just saw, once you say yes to the dress at K&B Bridal's here, you go to her for all the rest. So say yes to the dress and your veil, and then she can do all your jewelry, your bridal belt, anything else you need to accessorize you and your bridesmaids. So really, the Be More Inspired Wedding Studio is a one-stop shop. You don't need to really go anywhere else. We got it covered for you. And speaking of covered, next up is Darren Fisher for 27 Studios, and he has your venue covered.
Hello, everybody out there, and thank you for tuning in. Welcome to those who are just now joining. As Katie said, my name is Darren Fisher with 27 Studios. I am the owner, operator, and creative director of 27 Studios. We are located in the Atlanta, Maryland area, but we provide our services all over the Mid-Atlantic regions. We specialize in pipe and drape, lighting, and audiovisual services. We are a boutique company, which makes that more appealing because we're catering directly to you. You get a direct service of custom design. We provide elegance in pipe and drape, lighting, which provides a great energy and glow for any style of event. We custom fit all of our services to fit the landscape of your particular venue or private residence, especially given this time we're in. Reach out to us with any questions, provide as many details as possible, so that way we can see how we can best serve you. We work hand in hand with you and engage pretty much our expertise to enlighten you on how you can better fit your event. So reach out to us, let us know whatever questions you have, and I'll pass it back on to you guys.
Thanks, Darren. We do have a few questions here for you. The first one is, do you offer package rates for lighting and draping?
We don't typically offer package rates, as the services we provide are more so a la carte, meaning that we can't really package a grand ballroom design inside of more or less a more simplistic, intimate venue. So we pretty much retrofit those particular services to fit your specific needs, and everybody's appeal is different, obviously.
Okay, duly noted. Another question we have is, when would you recommend bride and groom to secure their decor services? And then, is it all right to make changes along the way?
Indeed. I would say make it as soon as possible. Once you have that singular tone and theme nestled in your mind, go with that, because you can always make additions and changes along the way. It's a design process. It's not just a one stop and you're done. We're with you from the start all the way to the end. So lock in that one idea, and then we're guiding you along the rest of the way.
Okay, the next one is going to be kind of a 2-part question, and it's about drapery, the drapes. So can you explain how the drapery is priced, and how do you decide which style of lighting or drapes they'll need?
So as far as the first question, the draping being priced, is based off dimensions. Both lighting and drapes is based off dimensions. So again, every event space is different. You have a large space and a smaller space, and we can pretty much fit the exact size of draping, length and width, as well as lighting based off those specifications or dimensions. What is the second question again?
How do you decide which style of lighting or drapes that they'll need?
Well, style of lighting is determined on your event space. If you have more of a closed-in dark space, then I would suggest more ambient lighting to give a great energy and glow to your space. Again, also based on the dimensions, which helps us determine the exact count that will be needed for you. As far as your draping, I would say if you have some unsightly walls in your space that you're looking to cover up, great coverage of some nice pipe and drape would do you well for that.
Thank you so much, Darren. That is all the questions we have for you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, especially me. I get to introduce Baltimore's premier DJ. DJ Corey with a K, my co-host. Corey, take it away. I need a break.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you. What's going on, brides and grooms? Man, it's good to be here. I'm DJ Corey with a K from Baltimore's Premier Event Solutions. I want to bring up a couple things to keep in mind when searching for your wedding DJ. The three main pointers that I like to keep in mind or recommend that you would be showmanship, music knowledge, and preparedness. So showmanship can mean a lot of things. To me, it means confidence on the microphone, having high energy behind the decks from start to finish, and also a little bit of crowd engagement. You know, what better way to engage with the crowd than to get out there and dance with them yourself? That's how I like to roll. Music knowledge. So almost every wedding involves 2 to 3, maybe sometimes even 4 generations of people. You got grandparents, parents, kids, a lot of different people there. Make sure your DJ has a wide knowledge of that music, right? Different generations, different decades, different genres, a little something for everybody. And that third one is going to be preparedness. Your DJ should not just show up and play music, but he or she should be extremely involved in the planning of your big day. That's how I like to work. I am full-time wedding DJ, but also part coordinator where, a few months prior to, we'll be having our meetings, and I will be very involved in the, planning of your big day between the timeline, the song choices, etc. So those are 3 big pointers, again, to keep in mind when choosing your wedding DJ. We do have some questions coming in on the comments. Do you do table rentals, linens, and candles? So Baltimore's Premier Event Solutions does offer a lot of things on the production side of weddings. Not so much in the rentals, but we do some lighting. We do some photo booths, a little bit of the pipe and drape as well. And then, of course, we specialize in the DJ services. Another question we have in the comments is, will you have different speakers set up in each area? And the answer is yes. When you work with me, when you work with us over here at Baltimore's Premier Event Solutions, we will get there hours ahead of time. We'll have a separate sound system in your ceremony area, another sound system set up off in the cocktail hour area, and then, of course, the big boy sound system in the reception hall. Those sound systems will be set up, ready to go. You won't have to worry about a DJ playing your exit song from the ceremony and then breaking the speaker down and moving it across the way to the cocktail hour area. There will be music flowing throughout the entire event. What is the average cost of DJs is the next question in the comments. It's a hard question to answer because you kind of pay for what you get. I would say on average, a DJ costs between $1,000 and $2,000. And again, that involves, I guess, how in depth that DJ is in the planning of your big day. Probably also involves how many different speaker setups they'll have and what else you can do for the bride and groom when it comes to planning. What is your least favorite song to play at weddings? That's an easy one, and it's one that I almost insist upon not playing, and it's the chicken dance. I refuse. We're not in second grade no more. Come on, we can shake our booties in a bit more mature way. How's that sound? Let's see. Oh, I just found out that Courtney's watching. Oh, is that Courtney Green? Hey, Courtney Green, how you doing, love? I can't wait for your big day. We're going to have us some fun. Let's see. We have, another question from the comments. Can we customize our playlists? So a huge benefit to working with myself and Baltimore's Premier Event Solutions. Once we get the contract out of the way and kind of figure out your needs, we will also give you a username and password where you can go to our website and enter in your email and the password, and you'll have access to your entire wedding portal. There you will be able to customize not only your playlist, but also the timeline. When it comes to the song selection, you could do your must plays, your play if requested, and of course your do not plays. So I've had clients on all ends of the spectrum. Some give me no songs and say, Corey with a K, we trust you, do your thing, make us have some fun. other people say, hey, you know, we have an eclectic taste in music, so here's 200 songs. If you could just play these that evening, we make it work no matter what. I totally understand that, you know, everyone has their own tastes. So I'll be extremely involved in the planning of your big day, and music preference will be a topic that we definitely touch upon.
All right, it looks like that's the end of your Q&A portion. So, again, my favorite part of the night, giveaway. Corey K giveaway. Who's it going to be?
All right, so the winner of 1 free hour of DJ services when you book with me is the lovely Phyllis Loveland. Congratulations to you, Phyllis. Contact me or Baltimore's Premier Event Solutions, and we'll make sure you get an hour off of your wedding DJ services.
Congratulations. Thank you, Corey, for sharing. I had a little break from talking there. That was nice. All right. I'm still hungry hearing about the cakes, but now we're going to hear about Lib's Grill from Kelly Garrison.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Kelly Garrison. I'm the catering director for Lib's Grill. Yes, I'm working up an appetite between the cakes and hearing about events, and I'm so excited to be back to wedding season here shortly. So at Lib's Grill, we're family owned and operated, and we've been in the business for over 35 years, which is something special to celebrate, definitely. So with that being said, we are completely customizable. We are a full service caterer. We're a caterer that cares. We can do your alcohol package, food, any bar service, staffing. We also offer dinnerware and linens as well, which I know that question was asked for previous vendors, but yes, that is something that we do. Some tips and advice that I have for you is start with a budget. Start with items that are must-haves. You have to enjoy what you're serving for dinner. That's where it can be fun and creative. So we like to set up having a questionnaire survey that you fill out online. We'll follow that up by a phone call and then have you in for a tasting. A tasting is very important to us. This is when you come in, you meet the team, you get a feel for what we do. You meet the chef. The chef is Stephen Agostini. He will completely customize any menu you have. So if there's something that you don't see, he is more than happy to do it for you. I've had him make stuff on the spot for tasting, so it's a very fun experience. Also, a good tip that I have for you would be on your RSVP cards. Please put on there if you have any guests that have any dietary restrictions or allergies. This is very important to us, as it would be to you as well. We want to make sure everybody can enjoy your experience the day of your big event. We have some menus that we had sent over to be on here. So we have a traditional, what we call the traditional menu, which would be our celebration menu. This one would be a cheese and fruit display, spinach and artichoke dip, stuffed potatoes, sliced tenderloin crostinis. Yes, if you weren't hungry before, you're going to be now. Mini brie tarts, Caesar salad, the Asian glazed salmon, one of the favorites that was actually on the slide before. The slide that you see now is with the shrimp and avocado tortillas. That is one of the favorites too. But like I said, everything is completely customizable. If you take a look at our website and all the menus that we offer, you might like hors d'oeuvres from one, entrees from the other. Come in, try it, bring your family. Tastings are really where it's at. Back to you, Katie and DJ Corey with the K.
Kelly with a K, thank you so very much. So we do have some questions coming in from the comments. I'll throw you the first one. It is, do you include a bar with your packages?
So you can choose to include a bar with your package. So as you'll see either on our website or when you reach out to us and fill out that survey, you have the choice of, we have just smaller, like basic beer and wine packages. You can just do a specialty cocktail if you just want to do soft drinks in a specialty cocktail. Everything is completely up to you, and the same with the pricing. You can go anywhere from, like I said, just the one cocktail all the way up to a premier bar.
All right, the next question. Let's see, they're coming in hot. How far will you travel for a wedding?
There's not many, I don't think any that we've turned down, actually. So we do have licensing for everything that we do. We can go out of state as well. So it's really up to you. If you want us, I will make it a point to be there.
Excellent. Another question we have for you there, Kelly, is would you recommend entree choice selections or just going with a dual entree?
That's completely up to the bride and groom. So, I mean, if a lot of people like the dual, but I feel like that's a very traditional thing to do. We have so many great vendors that were here today. What really helps with that, if you choose to do choices, is having a wedding planner. That takes so much off the bride and groom. Let them put up the name cards for you with the selection. It's not hard to execute by any means. So it's really whatever your preference is. I like giving the selection. I think it's fun. We're up for the task. We've done many, many events up to 300 people with the choice of. But I do recommend limiting it to about 2 choices of proteins. So if you wanted to do a steak dish and a chicken, or if you want to do like a seafood as well, but then also throwing in that vegetarian and vegan option. Like I said, we want everybody to be able to enjoy the event. So we want to make sure we're catering to their needs as well.
Okay, the next question is, do you offer stations, buffet, and served? And do you offer off-menu items?
Yes, we do. We offer all of the above, actually. So stationary hors d'oeuvres, believe it or not, can be a little bit pricier than having something butlered. Having a butlered hors d'oeuvre, it actually, to me, it just brings up the value of your event. You have the staff personally going around, handing it out. The presentation is there. And you can actually pick how many items you would want. So we don't lock you into any at all. So say you're having 100 people, you can do 100 pieces of something, 200 if it's one of your favorites. Also, we do buffet. Currently, we're doing buffet, but served. So that would be my staff behind the buffet line. We'll grab your plate, put the items on there that you would like, and then give it back to you at the end of the line so that nobody is touching anything. And then we also do the served entree. We can't do family style as of yet.
This is seriously making me so hungry. All right, looks like the last question for you, Kelly, is are plates and cutlery included?
So yes, we do offer dinnerware and linen packages. So the food packages that you see on our website or that we send you over when you inquire, those are not inclusive. So that just shows you the menu right there. So what we do is that's when we really get a chance to know you, know what you're looking to do. We offer the Chinaware package. We offer disposables. We can really go for any type of bride and groom, any type of event. So that's completely up to you if you'd want to get those items from us or even a rental company.
All right, Kelly, if you're ready, we would love for you to draw your giveaway winner.
Okay. So in our giveaway basket, you will have 2 Libs Grill wine glasses. Also just the sample menus that we have in there as well that you will see on our website. We also have a $25 gift card in there. And we have, which this is actually really fun, this is a catering discount card. You bring this to your tasting with us and you open it in front of us and we'll see it could be up to 25% off your event. So that's a fun one right there. Okay, and the winner is Danielle Huber. Congratulations, Danielle. If you'd like to pick up your prize, you can pick it up here at Be More Inspired.
All right. Thank you so much, Kelly. So next up is Isabel Studios, and unfortunately, they also were not able to make it with us today. But to tell you a little bit about Isabel Studios, they're minutes away from our runway show, where you'll get to see Isabel Studios' videography work. Isabel and Brandon are off shooting an elopement, but we're so excited to share them with you. They are a husband and wife photography and videography team that specializes in elopements. Their photography is a form of art, and you get to work with them to bring your vision to life. Get fun, get creative, get adventure wherever you'd like. And they'll be there to capture your love story. So we have a giveaway for Isabel Studios, and that giveaway is a free engagement photo and video session, including photo gallery and announcement/save the date video. And the winner is... No double winners yet, Katie. No double winners yet.
All right.
The winner is Alyssa Harrison. You have just won a free engagement photo and video session. Congratulations, Alyssa.
All right. Before we get into the next wedding vendor, I would like to say they may be one of my favorites because I have worked at K&B Bridals for 7.5 years. So I am so excited to be a part of this event. And with them, they are just the absolute best. So shout out to K&B. Okay, enough of me sucking up to the bosses. K&B Bridals, Bridget Moore and Kate, take it away.
Hi guys, as Katie mentioned, I'm Bridget.
And I'm Kate.
And we're K&B Bridals, and we are just so glad that you're here with us tonight enjoying the show. And I know that we are what is standing between you and the runway, so we won't keep you too long. But we're K&B Bridals. We have locations in Bel Air and Hagerstown. Kate's going to tell you a little bit about what you can expect when you come here.
So we are a boutique style bridal boutique. We have private suites for each of our locations where you and your loved ones can rest comfortably and enjoy sweet treats from local vendors, as well as some nice things to sip on. And what we love so much is just to create memorable and personal experiences for our brides who are looking for their dream dress. And what that means is that we pour so much into our in-store experience for you, and we just want to make sure you have an amazing time while you're here.
We love to be size inclusive and all inclusive in our studio. So we have dresses through all sizes and all types of styles. So you don't have to feel like when you come here that you're restricted. We have more like destination and elopement options all the way through anything for the modern bride, traditional bride, boho bride. We'd like to have everything here and available for you to try on while you're working one-on-one with your stylist, and she is here to really listen to you and your vision and help pull that together for you and bring it to life. So we wanted to share some fun tips with you that we think are helpful when you're coming dress shopping. So one of my biggest tips to you is to always just come with an open mind. When you fall in love with a dress, it's going to hit you when you least inspect it, and so it's just really helpful to have that open mind so you don't feel like it's holding you back in any way. You're just going to be ready to open to that moment whenever it comes.
Absolutely. And to that point, this is such an unexpected experience. You never know how it's going to go, and it's not something you can plan for. It's a life moment for you. So make sure that you have everyone there that you want to enjoy that experience with you and enjoy that memory, because you are walking away with a memory after coming in, and hopefully a dress too.
All right. So does anybody have any questions for us out there, Katie and Corey?
Yes, we have a bunch of questions for you, so get ready. The first one is, what is the average price point for a wedding dress?
Sure, great question. We often get that question, and I would say that the dresses, wedding gown, a traditional wedding gown, starts out at around $1,000, and quite honestly, you can find gowns over $10,000. It really just depends on the types of fabrics that are being used, the hand beadwork that goes into it, and things of that nature. So really anywhere over $1,000. You'll find at K&B that often our dresses range anywhere from about the $1,000 price point up until about $3,500 price point. And then we have a private collection that's available at our stores that are unique to us. And we have a few higher end designers as well. So kind of all over the place there, but that's about the average price point. We also have an amazing ready to wear section where we have some great styles for like elopements or a little bit more casual styles and things like that we can work with you as well on any budget.
All right, Bridget, thank you so much. Our next question is, are you limited to how many people you can bring with you to your appointment?
That is such a great question and such a great time to ask that question. So with COVID guidelines, we are limiting just slightly the amount of guests that we have here available for each appointment. Right now, we're working with up to 3 guests plus the bride. But give us a call and let's chat about it. We also have an upgraded appointment option that we call our glamour appointment that includes gifts for the bride, a guest up to a 6 count, so 6 additional guests with you, as well as champagne options and just more gifts for the bride.
Okay, the next question is actually a groom's question. What is your timeline for tux rentals, and when do you recommend the grooms and groomsmen come in?
Great question. So there's really any time that we can work with, but if you have it, we like to start earlier. So once you have kind of that general vibe for what colors and things like that that you want to go through for your wedding, we usually like to meet with the couple anywhere like 6 months or more ahead of time and really start outlining what you'd like to wear for the groomsmen and things of that nature. And then the goal is to typically have everybody measured and ready by about 3 months ahead of time. But we can always work with last minute, so don't worry, we will accommodate. But if you have the time, it's a great time to start early and get that all picked up and picked out and set up so that everybody can get measured and fitted ahead of time and have everything they need for the wedding.
All right, perfect. Bridget and Kate, another question for you. Do you offer alterations on dresses that were bought at a different bridal shop?
Again, a really great question. So we believe that working one-on-one with a seamstress is a really great way to make sure your scheduling process is nice and easy and that communication works really well. So we actually work with seamstresses that are local to our area that provide alterations directly. We have a list of people that we recommend to you that we've worked with in the past and that whose work we know really well. We don't actually have them here in the store, but we just feel that that's kind of a smoother process for the brides.
All right, the next question, I'm actually going to hijack it because I run the social media for K&B Bridals, and this is involving picture taking. So the next question is, are you allowed to take pictures while trying on dresses? Yes, 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 and we encourage it. We love pictures. I love sharing them on our stories, on our feed. We have paddles that say, I said yes to the dress for our brides and for our bridesmaids and the moms. My mom held a paddle up when she said yes to her mother of the groom dress for my brother's wedding. So yes, we love pictures. Please tag us, email them to us. We love pictures. And if Bridget and Kate want to add anything onto that, if not, we can go to the next question.
Perfect.
Just yes.
Okay.
Nailed it. Another question for you ladies, is there a way to tell which styles of a designer are available in store, and then how often do they rotate?
Yeah, so actually this is great that we have this question. We've actually done a website rebrand, and we now have several gowns that we have in the store on our website now. So you can actually shop a little bit and get some style ideas by going to www.kandbbridals.com. And you'll be able to see all of our designers as well. But we also love chatting on the phone, so give us a call, and you can always ask us over the phone.
Okay, it looks like that's the end of our K&B Bridals Q&A. And next is their wedding dress giveaway. This is a big one.
Jenny Bindel, you are the winner of a free dress! Woo! You'll make your appointment with us. You can do it on our website for either of our locations, and just put in the notes that you are the winner. We'll have it on file for you, and we are so excited to help you find your perfect dress with us. All right. Okay, guys. So we know that you've really been excited for the runway show, so we don't want to hold that up any longer. Quick shout out to Isabel Studios for doing an awesome runway show video for us. That way you guys have high quality video of the dresses and you'll get to see all the details. Shout out to Faye Daniel Designs for all the accessories that you'll be seeing, and behind the veil for all the amazing hair and makeup you're going to see on the models. We are really excited. You're going to be seeing dresses available at both the Bel Air and the Hagerstown store. New styles that are fresh to the stores that you'll be able to make notes if you want. Ones that you love, screenshot that away, bring it to your stylist. They're going to be so excited to see what you want to try on when you come. So enjoy the runway show, and we'll see you after that.
Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Sun comes up and it won't go down. Feels like love when you're around. Thoughts of yesterday are so yesterday. Got the here and now. counting clouds, chase the storms away, and I won't stop till I reach that place. So take my hand, 'cause there's nothing in our way. Only good vibes in, oh, let the good times roll. You see us smile, it may seem wild, but oh, let the good times roll. No, we all got problems, worry ain't gonna solve them. So get up and dance and lift up your hands and oh, let the good times roll. Feeling alive, only good vibes. See the smile, may seem wild, but oh, we all got problems, worry ain't gonna solve them. So get up and dance and lift up your hands and feeling alive and only good vibes and oh, let the good times roll. You see the smile, it may seem wild, but oh, let the good times roll. No, we all got problems, worry ain't gonna solve them. So get up and dance and lift up your hands and oh, let the good times roll. Feeling alive and only good vibes and oh, let the good times roll. You see the smile, it may seem wild, but oh, let the good times roll. No, we all got problems, worry ain't gonna solve them. So get up and dance and lift up your hands and oh, let the good times roll. Oh, let the good times roll. Oh, let the good times
Struck. I keep on waiting for the hurricane.
brides, grooms, congratulations on your engagement, and thank you once again for joining us tonight at the first virtual Bubbly Soiree.
We hope you enjoyed yourselves and had so much fun from the comfort of your home. And we hope you had your wedding vendor questions answered and that you got tons of all the inspiration from the Be More Inspired Wedding Studio and our friends. And I want to give a special thanks to my co-host, DJ Corey with a K. Thank you for entertaining with us tonight. And our final special thank you again to ZMB Media for their seamless live streaming tonight. Awesome job. Thank you so much. And I think, yes, awesome job. I think the best way to end tonight is with a toast to you. So we'll raise our glasses one final time here in the studio and you at home. To love, laughter, and happily ever after. Cheers. To create your custom wedding inspiration board from the inspiration you saw tonight, hop over to bit.ly Bubbly board to grab your wedding inspiration board. To get access to amazing discounts from several other vendors here tonight, hop over to this link right here to download your promos. If you signed up for tickets to the event, you will receive a digital download with information for everyone you met here tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at info@BeMoreInspiredCollective.com.